guys, this is Tante Africa Talk Show and I'm your host Patricia, aka Tatawake. No, today I have my guest, and this lady, actually she was my classmate from class 1 to class 4. Then from class 4 she went to group of schools. She went to boarding school. Actually, she was the first person I had going to boarding school. I didn't know where she went. This was Akulala. It's a girl that I love so much. We've been in great contact since we were kids. And I know the whole of the family, starting from the grandma and mom, and we grew up together. And so I would like you, Wamboi, to take this chance and say hello to our audience and introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, Patricia. My name is Elizabeth Wamboi, a mother of 2, and I'm married, born and brought up in Thika. So far, so good. I'm still doing business in Thika.
Great. The reason I called Wamboi here is that these are the people during Corona time, they were hit very badly with the business, and she did not just sit there and decided to do something. She ventured into something else. Maybe you can explain us what you're doing before I preempt what you do.
At the moment, we are doing pastry. Pastry, it's all about baking. As you know, baking, it's a wide range of many things you can bake. Mm-hmm. You can do cakes, you can do breads, you can do croissants, ECT. But as we have majored in bread making, it is started as a result of my daughter. Mm-hmm. She had a passion of doing cakes. Mm-hmm. As she was doing it in bits in the house, at times the things will go out of messy, and I'll get in and give her a hand of help. Mm-hmm. And now it has landed us to a small bakery. Mm-hmm. And in a day, we can do like from 300 to 400 breads. Yeah.
Guys, do you know why I brought you this story? Because it is so inspirational, because it is through her daughter doing too much dough that a pastry bakery was born. And she decided to leave what she was doing to come and support the daughter. They are doing great. They are doing nice scones, nice queen cakes, bread, a very nice, I loved this bread of yours with coconut bread, very nicely. And what I learned from you is that you are also willing to support your child, because so many parents would have decided, now that is yours, I do mine, because you are comfortably seated in an office, doing good, having a nice job, but you decided to stop what you're doing, you come and venture together with your daughter. And now you're growing big.
Okay, now what I can add to that is, it is started like we had a function at home. They had to make queen cakes, the cupcakes, together with the cousin. And after they did the cupcakes, it took them so long because of the mixture machine, and the oven house is small, so it was a big task for them. But we had to intervene. Mm-hmm. And after that, there was a day they mixed the dough, and it ran out of hand. Mm-hmm. As the way I could continue mixing the dough, it could become more and more and more. And so we had to make the cakes overnight. Wow. Without getting finished. Mm-hmm. And then there were so many, we didn't know where to take them, the cakes. Mm-hmm. And then after, we could share to the members of family. Mm-hmm. And there were still more left. And then I went with some in the office. We could sell them. My sister could sell them in the market. Mm-hmm. And after that, people started asking for more cakes.
So it is this mistake that your daughter did with the mixing of the dough that brought up this. You were doing it because you didn't want to throw it. Yeah. And people liked the product out of it.
Yeah, people started asking, you guys, you brought for us cake one day, you are no longer bringing them, and now we could go back and tell her, now go and cook other cakes. And her, she was, no, it's a very hard task. I cannot cook anymore. And then we could tell her, now you, together with your cousin, go ahead and make them. You are going to help you. Now we started making cakes. I go with them myself from the office, and my sister could sell from the market. And people will continue asking for more. And with that, we realized that you cannot keep on selling to people cakes every day.
Exactly.
And then I sat them down and I told them, there is this one thing people normally use every day. Why don't we make breads? We introduced just few pieces of bread. We tried. People liked them. We added another maybe 5. We went to 10. We went like that. And people could continue asking until Corona thing came. Now we were not busy, so we all ganged in. We started making breads. After we made breads, people could continue asking. People could spread the rumor and the gospel in the internet. People started calling us. And that's where we started, from 5 breads to over 300 breads in a day. And here we are.
And something else I liked about you is that you've improvised your own house.
Yes,
That is where you're doing all this business. You don't want to start up there. You've started small in your own house, because when we came to visit you, and maybe our audience can see how this lady is saying, she's doing this great job. So you're doing it in your house. Your whole house is full of these breads. When we came, we found everything full, and you're really into it now.
Yeah, what I want to tell people, as we were struggling, we never went to look for capital to start the business.
Yeah.
It was like a hobby, and then something was just born. And when the mixer machine could get overworked, we thought of going to buy for a mixture. The grandfather saw it and he was very excited. You guys, you can bake cakes. And then he said, what is the challenge? We said, it's the mixture. After we went to look for the mixture, I saw this is a very big mixture. I think this mixture should go with a big oven. And now I offered the oven. As we made many things, that made our minds to open up.
Exactly.
And start thinking, we have cooked so many things. Where are we going to take them? So it was not like a thing. We sat down, we drafted, and we thought we can do this like a business. It started with a passion. It started with the kids, and now I join in because for them marketing, it was a challenge. You see, the youth would shy off, calling people to buy breads. We removed our garments. We went back to the scratch. We started hawking all over, and now we know we are heading somewhere.
Wow, that's great. Wamboi, I would like you to look at this camera and tell people, because we have so many people with great hobbies. There's that fear of what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't happen? Because you're doing it at your comfortable of your house. You go sell it. You don't need a shop. The people already know this bread, because I came in with you in the field and I saw the way people are buying, crowding your house. Talk to somebody who is outside there and would like maybe to start something, or has started something, and you want them to become even more and even bigger.
What I'll tell people outside from there, everything starts small. Even a journey starts with one step. Even you were not born and became who you are today. You just need to start from somewhere. That passion you have, or that little thing you have, put it at work. Don't lose your focus of where you are going. Know your customers. Go for your quality. If you are cooking, go for your quality. If it is any industry, do it at your best.
Exactly.
Do not listen to the hecklers. Just look where you're going. And be confident, and because you're the vision carrier.
Exactly.
And for the parents, encourage your children. Some things I desired to do, they are the ones being done by my children. And here we are building the dream together.
Exactly.
And from this one, we are going to greater heights, and we are going to be the greatest company for breads and cakes.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. As you can see, when the video is running, you will see how she's so determined. And I decided I want to meet the girl who did this mistake, because it is through the mistake that this great journey was born. We shall be right back.